I'm going to be showing you how to take batteries out of YG's light sticks. So YG, they undoubtedly have really cool light stick designs, but they definitely lack in their batteries. So I'm going to be showing you how to take batteries out of some of their light sticks. I obviously don't have all of them with me. I do want to get all of their light sticks because I love all of the bands and groups. So as I get more of their groups, I plan on doing more of these battery ones. So when I take batteries out, I actually use a nail clipper. I've seen this been done before using a spoon, but I was too lazy to get a spoon, and a nail clipper was closer to me. So I guess let's just start with 21 because why not? You know, these are older light sticks. They virtually have the same back or the same battery pack just because they have the same design. So I'm going to be showing you how to take batteries out of this one just because for this light stick, they're super hard to get out and it takes me a while, and it's kind of hard to do it filming just because of my setup. So I honestly don't know if batteries are the easiest way to go on this, but it's just what I do and it works for me, so why not show you guys. So what I do with 21s is I get in between the cracks and I basically just wiggle and try to pull out the batteries. You want to be forceful, but you don't want to be too forceful because you don't want to damage the batteries. So it's easier if you just go in a little bit and then you keep trying to wiggle it out. And then you just get that out, and then this one pops out. And then you basically do the same thing for the other set of them. So these do take 4 watch batteries. I don't know how else I would describe this as, these batteries. So it's easier if you do like short wiggles, is what I would call them, I guess. You do have to be patient with these just because it does take a while, and you probably will scratch up the batteries, which is kind of sad, but it just is what it is, really. I don't know why these ones are so snug and the other one isn't. I don't know if it's because this one has been previously used before or something. But yeah, these ones are super hard to take out. Just not fun. This one's almost out. It kind of helps if you face it downward and then just let gravity do its job. You can pretty much use anything to take out batteries as long as it's smallish and it's sturdy. I really don't like turning this one on for a number of reasons, and this being one of them. It's taking me like 5 minutes to take out these batteries. Ugh, finally, okay. These ones are all empty, so let's move on to Blackpink's. So you just twist off the bottom. I think so. Blackpink's and Big Bang's. Here, let me show you. I guess they have similar setups, just in the way that their battery packs are located. So yeah, so they have very similar battery placements, I guess. And then here's the backs. I'll show you how to take out Blackpink. So there is a little notch right here, and you can just use that to like pop it out a little bit, I guess. Yeah, so it pops out. The real struggle though is getting the second battery that's in here. Now, if you don't know, you shouldn't, when getting out this battery, you don't want to keep forcing it in there, keep pushing down to get it out, because if you do that, it'll make it a lot harder. I thought this was actually going to be a lot harder to take out, but I guess it isn't. So when I first got my Big Bang light stick, I had no idea how to take out the batteries. So what I did is I forced the second one down even further. Oh my god, I just had it. I forced the second battery down even further so it was super hard for it to get out. So don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. And that's how you take out Blackpink's light stick. So let's screw this back on. So for Big Bang, I don't know if this will be harder. Blackpink's I think was smaller. Their little battery pack, it looked like. But it is newer, so maybe they improved on their design. Okay. So, the real hard part is getting this battery that's stuck in there. So what I do is I kind of go in there with my handy dandy nail clipper. And I just keep doing this motion. Sticking it in here and just dragging down with it. So I made some progress with it, and sadly you will make some indents on the battery from taking it out. I don't know why YG couldn't make a better design, honestly. I know that for Winner's newest light stick, their version 2, it's a completely different setup. I think their batteries just screw off the bottom, and I don't know why YG couldn't do it for all of their light sticks. So yeah, you're gonna really scratch up your batteries. There might be an easier way to do it, but honestly, you're probably gonna scratch up your batteries no matter what you do. So I do have beef with YG just because they're dumb battery designs. So I feel like I should also say that you probably, hang on, before I say that, go on a whole other spiel. I should probably show you how to take batteries out of this thing. So for me, mine is very finicky. Once I took the battery out of it, that or in a certain way, like if you moved it just a little bit, it would turn off. And so it's very finicky for me. It's easy to look at my nail polish. It got completely destroyed. Oops. So this is the inside of what it looks like. So it's quite easy to take the battery out, but it's very hard for the battery to stay inside and to like not flicker. I also just use the nail clipper. See, it pops off right away. Super easy, but it's hard to turn it on. Once you take the battery out, it's hard to put it back on and to keep the ring lit up. At least for me, mine's super finicky in that sense. Don't really know why. So, move all these things, move all these batteries out of the way. So I feel like I should say that with light sticks, you don't want to keep the battery in it just because the batteries can explode when they're in the light stick, damaging your light stick. You might not even be able to turn it on, let alone open up the battery pack to clean it. They also just drain your batteries from being in here. With Bluetooth light sticks, none of YG's light sticks have Bluetooth because they have the React mode. But with Bluetooth light sticks, they drain the battery like so much. With my BTS light stick, I put in so I got it on a Thursday, put new batteries in it on a Thursday. On a Friday or Saturday, I went to check it, and it was already like half the battery was drained, and I think I turned it on a total of like 5 times. So before the concert, I had to put new batteries in, and it was fine. The batteries lasted, but you just don't want to keep your batteries in your light sticks because not only do they drain them, you have to keep buying batteries, which just sucks. These ones are harder to come by, the like battery ones. I did see some at Walmart when I went to go buy new batteries for all my light sticks, but I don't know how accessible they are. And you don't want to risk them exploding in your light stick, damaging it, because it does happen. It happened to one of my old light sticks. It wasn't like one of these light sticks, it was like a pen light type thing. It wasn't for K-pop, it was for a different band, but I left it in a box, kind of forgot about it, and when I looked at it again, it completely exploded. There was yellow stuff all over it, it smelled, and I couldn't open it, I couldn't turn it on. So just don't keep your batteries in your light stick. Even though YG light sticks are kind of hard to take out the batteries for, they can be taken out. With these two, when taking out the batteries, you don't want to shove them in deeper to your light stick because that's just going to make it a lot harder to take it out. The Big Bang one is harder to take out the batteries. The Blackpink one, you saw, it was pretty easy. I think that's because this one's newer and maybe YG fixed their design. But with YG's Winter Light Stick, the whole bottom twists off and it's like a battery pack thing like most light sticks have. So maybe when YG creates like a version 2 or version 5 of these light sticks, maybe they'll somehow improve their design. I don't know. Me personally, I think it's really just inconvenient, the battery placement. For these ones, it's not as bad. This one, it just sucks taking the batteries out because they're so snug. But this one, I don't have that many problems with it, and I feel like you can't really place the batteries anywhere else. But with these ones, I don't know why they couldn't just design it to screw on. It does make me a little angry if you haven't noticed already. But I do hope to do more of these videos in the future, just as I get more YG light sticks. I had to look up how to take off Big Bang's light stick when I first got it. So yeah, don't worry if you don't know how to take out the batteries. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
뭐든지 지게 돼 나의 온기 끝에 닿는 순간 빠진 느낌